welcome back to Leh, Ladakh, India. Today we're going to take you guys on the outskirts of Leh. Going to show you some breathtaking monasteries and stupas and Buddha statues, etc. Going to show you the amazing countryside. And today we actually went and rented a scooter. So for all of you who are wondering what sort of prices you pay up in Ladakh, it's a lot more than you would pay down in, say, Tiruvannamalai or down in the south, or even in Delhi or what have you. We paid $700 a day, and Guy is rocking the American
Captain America for the day.
Captain America for the day?
Yes.
Yeah, I've always got to do what she says. So, and in honor of the big banana, we rented a Honda Grazier. I've never heard of a Honda Grazier, and it is running like a behemoth. It is definitely not like the big banana, the Yamaha Aerox that we have in Chiang Mai, but this will do the job. We should be able to clock some kilometers on this. And yeah, we're planning to just look on the outskirts, and in future videos we'll even go further than that. So stay tuned and let's hit the road. Guys, that is one of the craziest airports you've ever seen in the world. Like, we didn't tell you guys in the last video, but the landing here is just otherworldly, isn't it, love?
And we are right actually at the end of the runway where the planes land actually. So we got to catch the actually military plane. It was huge. Huge,
yeah. And like the Spituk Monastery is right here. So that's where we're going first. But as you guys can see here, the planes have to go over this ridge, fly over into that valley, do a U-E, and then land here.
And as they do the U-E, they very quickly descend to the runway. So it's quite a... Yeah.
It's quite something.
It's quite a trip.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
We in the time that we've been here, we haven't seen a military plane land, so that was quite something. That was out of the box, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was just spontaneously happened.
Anyway, guys, we'll keep going. We'll keep going. So, guys, we're about to watch a commercial flight take off. We're still not at the monastery yet. Yeah, a lot of people come up here just to watch the planes take off. As you guys can see on the runway, when you land here, there is no second option with that mountain in the background. You need to land. You can't overrun that runway, that's for sure. So I think this might be an Indigo or something that's about to take off, so let's see how it does. It's actually got to fly and go in between these two mountains. This little hill that Spituk is on, and then that big mountain over there, so. Guys, that was a steep incline. Like, he just went shh, and you need half the runway. So actually, here comes the military plane. I'm pretty sure the military plane is not going to have that sort of incline.
They'll have to use all the long runway.
Yeah. Guys, we obviously couldn't film in there for obvious reasons. Now, a lot of people say, why can't you film in there? Some things you just have to keep sacred, people. Everything's not about the graft, everything's not about social media. It's a beautiful thing. But what we can tell you about Spituk Monastery is that it's famous for having a bone relic of Atisha Dipankara, who was a famous Buddhist master from all the way back in the Bihar days, back in the Nalanda days, actually from East Bengal, which is now Bangladesh. So that's one of the reasons it's famous here. And so we highly recommend coming out to Spituk. It's breathtaking. There's actually a room with Vajrabhairava in it where you can't obviously film there, but it's perfect for meditation. If we can find a picture, we'll put it up here for you, but we couldn't take a picture. So anyway, we're going to hit the road and we're off to our next destination. So guys, we have made it to the Indus River lookout, and it is absolutely amazing here. Check this out, right behind us. So you see there's the amazing Indus River, which goes all the way through Leh, all the way down, and it's pristine. And over there you can actually see Spituk Monastery where we just were. And so Leh is kind of just around that bend, and then apparently we can see Stok village, which we will go to later. I can't really see it. I think it's over that hill, over that ridge. But this is absolutely breathtaking. This is, you know, Leh at its best, or Ladakh at its best. You could definitely swim in this river. Look at that. You could drink that water, man, I'm telling you. Well, don't do it, but you definitely could. Look at that. You just want to have a swim in it, don't you, love?
Yeah, it's beautiful. For me, I feel like you learn about Indus civilization, and that civilization grew around the river. And you always wonder where the Indus River is really, and you wonder if Indus River really existed. And here you are.
Guys, we have arrived to Phyang Monastery, and it's not that popular, this monastery, for some reason. It's not that far from town. We're only about 15 kilometers. And there's a interesting history, isn't there, love?
Yeah, so there was a monk who were camping around here back in 16th century. So that's how this monastery came about.
Yeah. And when you're driving on the main road, you can actually see it from the main road. And it looks close, but it's actually still a fair way up, especially on a crappy scooter like we got. We're going about 25 clicks up the hill, but it's kind of like a little hidden valley. And you'll notice all through Ladakh that a lot of these monasteries are either on top of a hill or they're tucked away in a hidden valley. One popular one like that is Pukta Monastery, which I'm not sure if we're going to make it out there, but that's way out in Zanskar. So we'll show you guys around here and we'll see what it's all about. So guys, like I was saying, you can see way down there, there's a road and then there's a gate. That's actually where the highway is. So that's why, like I said, you can see Phyang Monastery from down there. But what a sight if you're staying in this monastery. That view of that mountain just never gets old. So like many temples you'll find in the region that aren't popular temples, if you come, a lot of it will be locked up. So we were very fortunate that we came across a young monk actually from the village behind us here. And this village has been here forever. He was actually born in this village, if you can believe it. So he opened up the old part of the monastery for us, which we weren't allowed to film it. But he also opened up the new part of the monastery, the new temple. And so we've got some footage there for you guys to see. So you'll see there that there's a lot of painting depicting the Buddha's story all the way around the temple. There's a massive Amitabha Buddha in the middle. And yeah, there's a lot of things there. There's a Vajra Bhairava there. There's Maitreya Buddha. There's the 18 Arhants. There's everything in this temple. It's actually amazing, isn't it, love?
Yes, I was really impressed. Yeah, a lot of good artwork, and it's very, very beautiful. Yes.
Yeah, even on the ceilings, there's a lot of these mandalas, and so you'll see those mandalas, and then somehow they painted those upside down. Usually what they do is they put a scaffolding up there and they lie down and they paint like that. So I've seen them do that before, because that's pretty much a lot easier than looking up and painting. So Fiang, what do you think, love? Pretty good?
Yes, actually it's very, I wouldn't say unpopular, it's very unknown because it's quite small, and I think it's a bit off the beaten track maybe. You have to come off the highway a little bit. But once you get here, and if you're lucky, like how we were, to meet a monk that opened up the door for you to see what's inside, it's a real experience. Yeah,
and there's actually a lot of young monks here. So we didn't film them, obviously, but they were having lunch, and so there's a lot of monks, young boys from the local area that become monks here, like the gentleman who opened it up for us. Like, he's actually from this village behind us, if you can believe it. So as you can see here, this is the village there, and so he said that this is basically the same as when he was born, and so he probably was mid-20s, I would say, early 20s, I'm not quite sure. And then this part over here where you hear the pump going, this is kind of a new part of the village. But as you can see over here, they're sticking more to the rural farming and that in Fiang. This is called Fiang Village and Phyang Monastery, obviously. And so they're sticking to a lot of the ancient farming methods. And at the moment, I don't know what the temperature, what would be the temperature right now, right?
Oh, it's pretty warm. It's funny because when you're in the sun, it's really warm, so you don't really feel anything. Sometimes you feel like sweating a little bit. If you're in the shade, you get cold all of a sudden. So I don't know, like 12 maybe.
Yeah.
Degrees Celsius, something like that.
Yeah, but it feels like 18.
Yeah, it feels like 18.
in the sun.
It's really warm. Yeah, sun is very strong.
Yeah, but as soon as you step back in the shade there, it drops about 10. So that is Ladakh in May. So, and actually, guys, heads up, I would say May is one of the best months to come here. Like, there's less tourists, it's still a bit cool, it's really nice. The main time to come here to Ladakh is usually June, July, August. So it's a bit hotter. July and August are usually pretty hot.
Apparently locals said here in the high season, like June, July, is that all you will see is just people. So yeah, it gets pretty busy.
Yeah.
So I think May is really good month because it's really quiet. There's a bit of cold, but every day is getting warmer. So it's pretty good time to come.
Guys, in life, you know how you only have a few of those pinch yourself moments? In Ladakh, it's every minute you're pinching yourself. There's just something amazing to see. You're experiencing something beautiful in this place. And we found this massive Buddha in Stok village, kind of on the other side of the valley from Leh. And for some reason, not many people know about this. And it's just absolutely breathtaking, isn't it, love?
Ah, it's beautiful. The village is very small and tiny, just what we like, and the landscape around is amazing. Just really, literally breathtaking.
Yeah, that's right. So I'll show you guys around. So this is Stok village here. So what you see here, just this little part here. It's a bit windy, guys, sorry about that. This is Stok village, and that is the Stok Palace right there. And so over there, that's Leh. And that is another village over there on the other side of the Indus. It's blowing a gale up here at the moment. And so you see the Indus going straight through the valley like that. And so Stok is a beautiful part of surrounding Leh. And guys, look up here, this is absolutely amazing. Look up on the mountain there. What do you read? In Tibetan Sanskrit. Om Mani Padme Hum. And then you go further up. And I don't know if you guys can see that way up there. Om Mani Padme Hum again. And then right at the top, there's a bunch of prayer flags and a little mini stupa. So if you're feeling adventurous, you can kind of trek up there. And then over here is the Stok Gompa, or the Stok Monastery. Monastery is Gompa in Ladakh. So that's the Gompa, that's the Stok Monastery right there. Man, this area is underrated. Look at this. Look at this. Man, you could get a house here and you are sorted. I'm telling you. But have a look at the Amitabha Buddha there. It's beautiful. Beautiful. What an absolute amazing backdrop, guys. Do you get anything better than that? Look at that. Look at that. As I said, there's you can see it a little bit better now. That's the Om Mani Padme Hum up there. Man, I love the Himalayas, man, Himalayas, I love it. When I first went to Nepal and when I first went to Dharamsala, I just fell in love with the Himalayas. And now, I mean, it doesn't get much better than this. So, and there's another really super thing up here. Oh, look at that. Look at that stupa. Wow, it's got some age on it. It's a bit windy, isn't it, love?
Oh yeah, it's quite windy, so yeah, make sure you don't leave your head somewhere and just fly away.
Or your underwear or whatever.
Yes.
And I was just telling the people, like, ever since we've been going to Dharamsala, Nepal, we've just been in love with Himalayas for a long time, and this is, I mean,
and I think experiencing Leh feels like everything on steroid. Like even like a Buddhist culture and the monastery life and the palace. It's just majestic. It's so beautiful, and it has so much the long age in it, but at the same time they're preserved so well because of the remote location and also the weather as well. So yeah, everything is on steroid.
yeah, that's for sure. Guys, I know I always carry on about the best tea shop in the world. I always say, this is the best tea shop, this is the best tea shop. We have finally found the best tea shop in the world. Have a look at this.
This is the best tea shop.
The best tea shop. What you got there, love? What you got?
Oh, I got the local butter tea.
Butter tea.
Yes.
I got masala chai.
Yes.
Keeping it real for the Indos. But have a look at this. Hey, what you doing there, Shaky Money? Huh? Huh?
Shaky money.
Have a look. So if you can see way over there, that's Phyang Monastery, which we will go to in future videos. And look at this. This is the Stok village, like I said. That's Yellow village on the other side of the Indus, and that's Leh over there in that little nook and cranny. But what a tea shop. Give us a taste test, love, of that butter tea.
Butter tea. Oh wow. Yes, indeed, these are butter tea, yes. There's a lot of butter in it. Apparently it's very good for high altitude and this climate, so, but it's good. It's a bit salty, but yeah, lots of butter, good for hydration.
Yeah, beautiful,
Yeah,
beautiful.
Good, good.
Yeah, we tried a few of those, and yeah, you can get some real thick ones, like they just literally melted butter.
Yeah, this is perfect.
Guys, we hope you enjoyed the day. So we went to a few places outside of Leh. There's a lot more, isn't there, love?
I mean, if you have time, like there's so many hidden places that you will never find. So yeah, take your time and just, yeah, there's so many things to see and places to go, and yes.
Even at the Amitabha Buddha here in Stok, like Guy and I are probably half the age of most other people here. And so there's not many people around in the Stok village. And so we highly recommend coming out here, especially to see the Amitabha Buddha, see the view here. And we'll try and show you some more of around Leh, maybe in future videos, but we're going to head out of Leh in a future videos, going to explore more of Ladakh. So guys, I hope you enjoy, and we'll see you guys on the next adventure.